Hello students, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will learn our next lesson, that is a synopsis, the Swiss family Robinson. This lesson is about a Swiss family. Swiss means the family which belongs to Switzerland. So a Swiss family is there. In that family, four sons, father and mother. These are there and they travel. They travel through a ship, and the ship is caught in the storm, and after that the shipwreck occurs, and they come near an island. Thereafter they had to live on that tropical island for some days, and how they face problems on the island, that we are going to learn in today's video. So this will be part 1 of this lesson, the synopsis, the Swiss family Robinson. This lesson we are dividing in parts so as to learn it more easily. Here we will see some images also related to the lesson in order to understand the lesson more perfectly. Let us read the lesson as given on the screen. You can see a synopsis, the Swiss family Robinson. Here this word synopsis, a question might have come to you, what is a synopsis? Synopsis means a summary or an outline of something. Here the summary of the lesson is given. The lesson is a novel and it is more detailed. Here in our lesson, summary is given regarding that novel, and through that summary we will try to learn the lesson. We will try to understand the events shown in the lesson. So the Swiss family Robinson is a well-known adventure novel that people of many countries have enjoyed for more than 200 years. It means on today's date, more than 200 years passed to this novel. So this novel has been enjoyed by so many people of so many countries. Next line, it has also been made into graphic novels and films. Graphic novels means you read comics. Graphic means form of drawings. In the form of drawings, this novel is made, and films are also made on this novel. So those films are available on YouTube. We can watch those films also, and perhaps the events given in novel may be different than the film. So here we will learn what is given in our lesson. The novel written by the Swiss clergyman. Here this word means clergyman. Clergyman means a priest. It is written by John David Wyss. Is not just an adventure. It is not, novel is not just an adventure. So novel, it aims at teaching young people values like self-reliance, determination, love for your family, cooperation and prudent use of resources. Here these things we will learn from the lesson, since the events which are shown in the lesson occurred on an island in which the family comes to very basic level where no sources are there, and whatever sources, whatever food material is there, that they have to use very in a prudent manner. Prudent manner means in a judicious and in a prompt way, so that it should not waste. Self reliance means you should have self confidence. If you are caught in any problem or crisis, you should be able to fight with it. If you have self reliance, you have self confidence, then only you will be able to fight. Determination means once you determine that I will do this, then you have to do this. So this is determination. Thereafter, love for your family. If you and your family are in a crisis or in a problem, then you should fight for them and for yourself also. Means you should not forget your family or any member of your family. That thing we will learn from the lesson. Cooperation. Cooperation means helping each other. And prudent use of resources, whatever resources we have, like money, like fuel, like eating material or any livestock. So these resources we have to use very properly. It also has it also has good lessons relevant in natural sciences. Natural sciences means science related to nature, such as Ayurveda, such as botany. So these natural sciences also can be seen in the lesson. Good husbandry. Husbandry means keeping animals, taking care of animals, and even mathematics. So these mathematics also how Robinson family use to solve their problems, that we will see from the lesson. Some elements of the novel do stretch reality to a certain extent. What now the writer is going to tell, some elements, some parts of the novel do stretch means they take us up to a different level, up to a different aspect. So reality is taken with a different aspect, so that will seem to be fictitious or imaginary. So but we must consider that it is a work of fiction. So what here we have to consider, that it is a work of fiction. Fiction means what? Imaginary story. Fiction means imaginary story. Fiction means which is not real. And this is why here writer is telling us that we should not take it more seriously, that the reality is stretched, but whatever good things are there from the lesson, that we should learn from it, and not a fact file. Given below is a synopsis, an outline of its basic story. So what is the basic story of the lesson that is given in our lesson, that we are going to learn? What is it? Let us see. William Elizabeth. William Elizabeth. So first of all, we shall see the characters in the lesson. So here are the characters in the lesson. You can see here William, who is the Mr. William is the father of the family, Swiss family. Elizabeth, mother of Swiss family or wife of William. Fritz is the oldest or eldest son. Ernest, second son. Jack, third oldest son. And Franz or Francis is the youngest son, who is 8 year old, just 8 year old. And this is how this family is. Thereafter, one more character we will confront, Jenny Montrose. Jenny Montrose is an English girl found on Smoking Rock. This Smoking Rock is also on that island. A young English girl shipwrecked on the island. She is rescued by Fritz, who brings her to his family's settlement. Settlement means the base where they were living. So these are the main characters. Despite these, two dogs are also there, which I have not considered them in the outline of characters. So here we can see William, Elizabeth, and their children had been traveling in a ship when the ship was caught in a great storm. Thereafter, the other passengers evacuated without them. So they happen to caught in in a storm, and thereafter shipwreck causes, means the ship breaks down, it damages, and thereafter what happens? Looking this, all the passengers evacuate. Evacuate, this word meaning. Evacuate means save yourself or save ourselves. So these passengers save themselves. Without them means without Swiss family. Without them means without Swiss family. All other passengers run away. William and his family, including the young children, Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz, were left to survive alone. So they alone were surviving on the ship. They they weathered the great storm. Here, weathered word meaning they came out of the storm. Weathered means they came out of the storm, the great storm, waiting in the ship's hold. Ship's hold is a place in a ship. So in that hold they were waiting. As the storm went off, they came out. The ship survived the night. The ship survived means the ship did not sink down. It survived, and and the family found themselves within sight of a tropical desert island. Tropical desert island means an island which is between tropics where extreme heat is there, and which is between two tropics. This is why it is isolated. Tropical desert island. The next morning they decided to get to the island. They could see beyond the reef. Reef means reef means the sand and the rock which is present near the ocean, near the sea water, and that reef belongs to the island. Means the land and soil of the island which is inside the sea water, on the bank of the sea or ocean water. So that reef, beyond that reef, an island was there. They saw one island is there. Still they are in the ship, and now they try to travel or move towards the island. They decided to get to the island. They could see beyond the reef. With much effort, they constructed a vessel out of tubs. Here, some tubs they had. From those tubs, they created vessels. Vessels is a round-shaped, big container, you can say, or utensil, you can say. So in that vessel they created to put their stuff. After they filled the tubs with food and ammunition. Here they filled those tubs, means those vessels, with the help of food material. Ammunition was also there. Ammunition means gunpowder or inflammatory fuel material, and all other articles of value they could safely carry. Means some other articles were there, such as carpentry tools. So these all things they carried with them. They roved toward the island. Now they roved means they moved their ship, tried to move the ship towards the island. Two dogs from the ship named two dogs from the ship named Turk and Juno. Turk and Juno, these two dogs were there on the ship, and those dogs were also following them, swam beside them. The ship's cargo of livestock. Ship's cargo means the place where stuff is kept. Cargo of livestock means the stock of animals, such as pet animals such as cows or goats or chickens. Guns and powder. Carpentry tools, books. A disassembled pinnace. Pinnace is a type of boat. Here it was disassembled, means it was not joined. Disassembled means not joined, which is open. So we shall see the image of that pinnace. This is the pinnace, and in this pinnace was also attached to the ship, but it was disassembled, means not assembled, not joined. This is why they could not travel in pinnace also. Next, what happened? And provisions had also survived. So these things, provisions means the stuff. Provisions means the stuff which is used for eating purposes, eating material, spices, such things. Provisions, supply of food and drink. These things also survived. These things also were there with them over the next few days. So some days they tried to travel with that ship, and now over the next few days, after some days, what happened? William attached the floatable old kegs to one another. Now their ship was not moving forward. This is why they decided to attach old kegs. Old kegs are big wooden containers that we can see in the image also, image of the lesson. So these are the old kegs. These are the old kegs, and these are used to keep fuel or oil in them. So they emptied these kegs and they removed these kegs, and big kegs were there. In those big kegs, they they joined them with one another, and they created a bow like this. A bow they created, and this is how they created a small boat type structure with the help of those kegs, and built a bow that curved around them. In that bow that curved around them, this bow they created bow with the help of ropes also, with the help of wooden sticks also, legs also, and now they created a boat type structure. The family had landed successfully on the island. Now they came on the island with the help of those kegs. They set up a tent and softened the floor with armloads of grass. Soften the floor. The floor, they put a tent there to sleep, and the land was not soft. This is why some grass was there. Arm loads means what? Full of arms, which can fit into arms, in one arm or two arm. That much quantity of grass they put, and thereafter they soften the land in order to sleep on the land, so that they can sleep. They cut and spread to serve as their beds. So this grass was serving as their bed. They came to a grove of trees. Grove means group. Group of trees. Specially of same kind of trees. Grove means specially a group of trees which is same kind. One tree grew what looked like gourds on its trunk, means on the trunk of a tree. Some gourd type fruits were there that we can see in a separate image. This is the gourd tree, and these are the gourds. These gourds were there, you can see, on the trunk of the tree, and these gourds were helpful to make utensils, bowls or spoons from them in order to eat something. And this is how, as soon as William, father of Swiss family, saw these gourds, he removed them and he started to make utensils and spoons from them. Let us come on the lesson. The father told Fritz the goats would make excellent bowls and spoons, and they cut them into various utensils. After some days, Elizabeth informed William that she wanted the family to move to a safer place. She wanted to move the family to a safer place because the place where they were living was a ground, and on the ground any insect, any animal, dangerous animal or poisonous animal can come, and this was a possibility. This is why Elizabeth decided to go on a safer place, to a safer place. Their current camp was not only exposed means open, but also very dry and hot. As this was a tropical island, heat was there, as heat was more as compared to the other islands. If they built a house up in one of the large trees, they would be safe from jackals. Now, what are jackals? Jackal is an animal looking something similar to the dog. That also we can see here. This is jackal. So this jackal is a animal which lives in forest, jungles and on islands. And these jackals are dangerous animals. They can harm to the human beings also. This is why she decided to move to a safer place. Very dry and hot it was. She described a perfect tree for the project, one whose trunk was nearly 40 feet in diameter. Such a tree was there. The branches were very long and extended straight out from the trunk. So one tree she described, they decided one tree. Such a tree was having a very thick trunk, very thick base. Thereafter, very long and extended branches were there, and making them perfect platforms for a structure. Those branches were useful to make a perfect platform for the house. Now let us see a tree on which they tried to build the house. This is that tree. Such tree was there on which they tried to build the house. So this is how here the trunk is very thick. This is called as the trunk. This part is trunk, and its branches are also very strong. So these branches were serving as a base for building a house or hut on them. Further, what happened here, as they decided to go later, when determining the height was going to be determined by William, and he uses here, the father taught the boys geometry. He uses mathematics here, geometry here, and he calculated the length of the branch, that branch, how high that branch was, and how to use triangles to measure big objects. If we can see in the image of the house here, this is an angle you can see here, this and this is up to the trunk and like this. So this is creating an angle. So such angle was there, and he had some rods which were having some specific length, measured length, and with the help of those rods he calculated that this distance is 30 feet. The branch was 30 feet from the land, and this is how they decided the house, the tree where they can build the house, and the branch. Later what happened, he measured a defined distance from the trunk. Then he calculated angles using several measured rods, determining that the lowest branch was 30 feet off the ground. And this is how, using the rods, he determined that the lowest branch was 30 feet off the ground. And here we stop our video. Whatever doubts you have in the video or any difficult word is there, you can ask me on my personal number. We will learn next part in our next video. Your homework for this session will be writing difficult words from the lesson, and some questions I will give you related to the passages so far taught. Those questions you have to questions as well as answers you have to write in your notebooks. Take care. Thank you so much.